Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Gemini, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Geminis, please. Okay, your person is showing up as the Two of Swords. All right, Moon in Libra. They're viewing you as the Queen of Cups in reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And their future action towards you, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, all right? And we see the Nine of Wands. So we have the wounded warrior here showing up. We have someone here who's holding back, protecting their energy, taking a little break, which makes a lot of sense since this is, a connection where there's limited, paused, or unclear communication. They're holding back, and I feel like they're kind of preparing for their next move here. Let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. Why do we have the Two of Swords here? All right, the Two of Wands. So pay attention to repeating twos. You may be seeing twos or variations of repeating twos around this person, around this connection. But this person is definitely holding back. And I definitely feel like there's some tension here. Gemini, they may be mirroring you. Okay, if you're not communicating, if you're not moving towards them. I do feel like this person is hurting or stressing about this connection, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, maybe even a little bit exhausted. All right, and the High Priestess energy in reverse. Yeah. Now, this person might struggle with escapism. When things get hard, they might kind of disappear or be avoidant. The High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. I mean, they could have water in their chart for sure. We've definitely got a lot of water here. But I also feel with the High Priestess energy in reverse, this person is kind of holding back and preparing to maybe tell you some secrets, or preparing to like come out and show you who they are or how they're feeling. But I definitely get that this person needs this time to recharge and get right and to get grounded and to come to terms with their emotions here. Now, they're viewing you as the Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, this can be, they see you as feeling really emotionally drained, or you're not giving, or you don't want to give emotionally to this connection. All right, and the King of Cups in reverse, yeah. So they may see you, and them as like this perfect pair. But again, like there's a lack of emotional investment, or they know that you're feeling really emotionally drained by whatever's going on here. And we see the Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of you, this person's worried that you're angry, you're triggered, you're frustrated, confrontational. Okay, they could also be worried about third-party energy. I mean, we have a lot of people there. So, the Queen of Wands in reverse, Gemini, is oftentimes for me, a romantic rival. But she could also be, a family member, a friend, someone here who may be, getting in the way of this connection, or at least that's how they're perceiving it. Now, they're viewing their future action towards you as the Six of Cups in reverse. So I do think that this person is going to be throwing themselves a little bit of a pity party for a little bit. They're hurting, they're emotional behind the scenes. But the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy tells me that they are going to communicate. They are going to take action. And they're going to make you a love offer, an offer for a new beginning, or to get things off the ground. And how my Geminis are feeling, the Five of Wands. You're conflicted. Now, you might feel like your energy is being pulled in a lot of different directions. You may have different options available to you, but I definitely think that you're feeling conflicted about this person and this relationship. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. All right, we see anxiety. So I do think that behind the scenes, there's quite a bit of anxiety. But I'm also seeing here that they know the only way for them to come out of this anxiety, to end this, is to speak up and to get answers, to talk to you. All right. And we see Goddess of the Moon. So I do think that this person is going through, depression, anxiety, a bit of a dark time, not sure what to believe, not exactly sure how they're feeling. Like, I do get their feelings are all over the place. But I also think too, this is them not making themselves readily available to you and maybe to, a lot of people right now. I mean, this person certainly could be isolated. I kind of feel this is somebody that is avoidant, or somebody that likes to deal with their shit on their own, right? And they may disappear for a little bit. They do have deep romantic feelings for you, Gemini. And we also see that this person may have been indecisive, or they're kind of in this indecision, like this highly emotional period, but they've made up their mind that they are going to communicate, that they want this new beginning. But it kind of feels like they need to metabolize their emotions first. Okay, so you definitely have somebody here who's highly emotional. All right, now let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What might be blocking them or holding them back? Body shame. Okay, so for some of you, this is the case where this person feels unattractive, or they feel like they're not good enough, or they compare themselves to you or your friends or your family or your exes. All right. And we see being needy. So make friends and spend time by yourself to take the pressure off your relationship. Now, I do kind of get this is somebody that is probably okay spending time on their own, but this may be the type of person, Gemini, that puts everything onto their person and onto their relationship. Their partner becomes their whole world. And, that can be really intense. And that can be, extremely intense for Gemini as well, who's quite gregarious and, social, and also very free-spirited in a lot of ways. All right, so let's see, what would this person like to say to my Geminis? What does this person want to say to my Geminis? All right, purpose. I know you're in my life for a reason. There's something significant we're meant to show each other. So they do feel like there's a real purpose or a plan here for this connection. You've impacted them. And I'm more myself than I ever have been thanks to you. So whatever's going on here, it has given them this opportunity to rediscover parts of themselves, or who they really are, or what they really want, Gemini. Okay? So you may not realize how much you've really, truly impacted them. Is there anything that we're not seeing that we need to be aware of? Is there anything here we're not seeing that we need to be aware of? We see triggers. So emotional baggage is running the show. Retrain the internal so the external can change. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely see that your person is being triggered, maybe even looking at these triggers, really being brought to the surface. And Spirit saying that there are some lessons of Jupiter at play. So align, demonstrate, and express the values and beliefs you have learned about love. Be open to new ways, and the results are healing and expansion. All right, so again, it does seem like there can be healing and expansion here, Gemini, provided you want to get on the same page with this person. Okay. Now, let's see what their very next actions are towards you, like in the next week or so. Next couple of days, the next week or so. And we see the 9 of Coins in reverse. Yeah. So your person may be using unhealthy coping mechanisms at this time. Yeah. They're definitely throwing themselves a pity party. They're definitely dealing with some of these triggers and these heavier emotions. So it does look like this communication and this potential new beginning, or this love offer coming your way, Gemini, probably won't be in the next couple of days. They need a bit more time. All right. And let's see what your final messages, advice, and guidance are. Okay, walk away. So you're wasting your precious energy on something that will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned with your soul's purpose. Okay, so now that doesn't necessarily mean you need to walk away from this connection. Now, for some of you, that's absolutely the case, but right now you're meant to be focused on you. If this person isn't meeting you where you are, if you're not getting clear communication or they have you cut off, this is about not channeling your energy into that and focusing on your soul's purpose, on your creativity, on your work, on your health. And now is really a time to step back, Gemini. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so you can get the perspective needed. Yeah, so take this time, take this pause to get perspective, to focus on you. This person is going to be coming towards you with an offer. I can see that you're going to be conflicted, so it's going to be different for all of you how you receive that offer. But let me know down below in the comment section how this resonates with you. Sending you love and light, Geminis. Take care.